Well, hello again. I wanted to go through a very short and sweet little quest that you can do in the Kinos newbie zone. It involves killing a rat and turning in the head as proof. And it's very quick. For this example, I'm using a 25 level enchanter who is on good terms with Kinos and the guards and the merchants. And the great thing about it is very low levels can do this. I'd say a level 1 might have trouble, but ideally level 2 to 5 can do this pretty quickly. You just come in the main entrance here and take a right into this courtyard, and you see Sneed Galloway's trading post. And go ahead and go on in. There's this lovely wife. And if you come over to him and left click on him and hail him, he'll introduce himself and tell him he has a problem here. So let's click on it and see what he says. It says he has a mangy rat. Keeps digging into his crates of rations, and it looks as if he's diseased. If you will help me by killing this pest, I will make it worth your while. Bring me his head as proof it is done. I'm going to clear out my target on him. And let's look around his store here and see what we can see. Let's go upstairs. Up into the storage area here. Don't see anything in here. Ah, what was that? There he is. There's that mangy rat. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I killed him pretty quick, as you would expect. There we go. And here's his head. Let's see what we got here. It is a rat head, it is lore, and it is quest. It doesn't say no drop, so I believe maybe you could pass that on to another character if you needed to. So let's go ahead and loot that. And I'll go back to first person here. Let's go back and turn this into Mr. Sneed. And bring up my inventory bags here. Here's the head. And I'll go ahead and hand it to him. See what happens. Aha. Well, he gave us 3 copper, so not a lot of money. We did get some experience, a very minor amount. At low levels, that might be significant. At my level, it's negligible. But here's the payoff. Your faction standing with Merchants of Kinos has been adjusted by positive 25, so that's a huge amount. And it went down with Circle of Unseen Hands, went up with Antonius Bale by 3, Coalition of Trade Folk, which of course is all the merchants, not just in this zone but in several other zones, went up by 2. And the Guards of Kinos went up by 5. That's the good guards. There are corrupt guards, but they are not affected by this quest. So anyway, I also got, as loot, I got bandages and a raw stiff hide. That's a trade skill item I don't need, so I'm going to go ahead and sell it. 5 copper. Again, not much money. I don't really need the bandages, actually, so let's sell them too. 4 silver, 8 copper for those. So a little bit. For a very low level character, that's still not a lot of money. But the big payoff is the faction you get. And the Mangy Rat, by the way, of course, is the one you want. You'll notice that there's a rat here, but it's a sewer rat. That is a placeholder for the Mangy Rat. So if you see this and not the Mangy Rat, you have to kill it in order to eventually spawn the Mangy Rat. And I got a little bit of loot off of that I can go sell too. Well, like I said, it's a short and sweet quest. Nice payoff for faction. A lot of people wonder, why is faction so important? Well, in the modern EverQuest game, it is not as important. But at low levels, it can be for purposes of traveling around in zones. You don't want to have to worry about the guards of some city killing you. But the big thing is the game itself. It's EverQuest. It's a quest-driven game. It's not just kill, kill, kill. Although you can play the game that way. You have to be in good standing usually to get quests from the computer-controlled mobs. So that's why building up faction in certain areas is worthwhile. For example, several of the epic weapon and epic armor quests, you can't get it unless you have positive faction. So you may have to do work just to build up to get your epic. Some people have made the mistake as high levels of killing guards in the city, and then later on needing to get a quest or something from people in that city. And yes, they can go in and kill, 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 but because they ruined their faction by doing that, it's an almost additional epic quest just to rebuild their good standing by killing monsters or doing turn-in quests like that one. An hour's worth of having fun killing guards later on, if you want to continue with that character, may result in weeks of faction rebuilding. So you have to, in the EverQuest, there are times you have to think about what you're doing when it comes to just killing everything that moves. All right, well, I'm going to end the video here. If you learned something, if this helps you, leave a comment and give me a thumbs up. Aha. A chance to kill another rat. All right, well, thank you and have a good day.